What's good, y'all? It's your boy Showtime Vig. Coming here with an afternoon show. I gotta get my take on the games we just watched. Man, we had two good games. I thought, man. Salute to Jayson Tatum. Man, I was watching the game in the first half. It became a close game. Jayson Tatum was out there doing his thing, but I thought Brooklyn would win this game, but man, I came back home. Dude had 54. That kind of shot me right there, man. And we got to start looking at the Brooklyn Nets. Start asking a couple of questions. But I also want to talk about the Phoenix Suns. Salute to the Phoenix Suns, man. They did a good job. I thought they stayed very competitive despite not having Devin Booker, Chris Paul. Then they didn't have Cameron Johnson today. Man, they're just a competitive team. They have the next man mentality. They have different ways they can beat you, and they're really showing you that this team is more than Chris Paul and Devin Booker. Really, salute, man, boy. They really showing you they more than Chris Paul and Devin Booker. I thought that team moved the ball well. I like how they moved the ball. They fed DeAndre Ayton. But when I look at the Milwaukee Bucks, even though they don't have Brook Lopez, salute to my guy L. I gotta get him in there. But even though they don't have Brook Lopez, this is the second time they have given Milwaukee Bucks. This is the second meeting, y'all. They've given the Milwaukee Bucks a lot of problems this year. I don't know if they figure something out in the off season. I know this is not the finals, but it's a regular season sample size, And they look good against Milwaukee this year. Mikal Bridges stepped his game. I like what he brings to the table, bro. I like Mikal Bridges. Jay Crowder, he got hot beginning of the fourth quarter. Kind of, they did a good job of neutralizing him, I thought, the last 2 minutes. Andre Ayton, he had 30 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Salute to Kris Middleton, though. Kris Middleton had a big 44, and they needed that 44 points. He had 44, 8, and 5. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yeah, even though he didn't score, he didn't have a big scoring game. Again, he did other things. He had 18 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 blocks. So he contributed in more than just one way. That's what great players do. Great players not always going to give you 30 and 40 points. Can they do the other things that help the team win? Of course, Drew Holiday is going to be Drew Holiday. So I just love what Drew Holiday brings to the table. Drew Holiday is just a guy you can put on any team. He's just gonna make them better because of the small things he do for your team, bro. He can do a little everything. We also got to talk. And another thing, we keep talking about all the other team in the East. We gotta give Boston Celtics some credit. That team hungry. We talking about the number one defense in the NBA right now. That's the Boston Celtics. Those guys actually out there competing 1 through 5. From the Robert Williams, Greg Williams, Jaylen Brown, he's balling. Marcus Smart, of course, he's their leader. Marcus Smart is their vocal leader. I've been a Marcus Smart fan since the Oklahoma State days. Big fan of his. I just like what he brings to the table. Him and Patrick Beverley, them two guys. You just need crazy. Fearless guys like that on your team. And those guys, they don't back down. They go out there, do all the dirty work. They get charges. They get key rebounds. They keep shots. No matter what it is, they just go out there and do their thing, But salute to them also. But man, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing from the Phoenix Suns, though. Phoenix Suns, like, they just shows you, bro. It's levels to this, bro. The Phoenix Suns are a legit great team. They a great team, bro. And they number one. They the number one 4-quarter team this season. I mean, you see why they got by far the best record in the NBA. They're now 2-1 without Devin Booker. I mean, them dudes balling, bro. Like, I don't think nobody should be sleeping on these cats. It's not gonna be an easy game for nobody, even without Chris Paul and Devin Booker. Salute, Al. I like how they move the ball. That's what I like about teams. Real great teams know how to beat you in more than one way. And the way they move the ball, they can go through Ayton, they can go through the pick and roll. They got guys off the bench can produce. Bro, they got multiple guys that can go out there and contribute. So you got to salute that team. I like how they play the game of basketball. Monty Williams, one of the best coaches. I think he's top 3 best coach in the NBA. Salute Dante. Top 3 best coach in the NBA right now. I think you gotta give Monty Williams all the credit. And he just showing you though that just because we don't have our best guys, okay, so what? Next man up, we can get it done, bro. And the chemistry, you can tell those guys really like being around each other. Even look at the guy that's on the bench. They always standing up. They trash talking to other teams. They even though they down, they always pick each other up. Even that's a young team, but they stick together though. That's what it seems. Even if it is some stuff in the locker room they disagree with. I know Ayton. I know Hitman said something about this, that Ayton, he don't like how Ayton been acting this year. He wants bigger money and all that. That's a discussion for another day. But I still like how they play as a team. I think, and I disagree with my brother Hitman. He was saying they need to trade him. I can't trade a talented big like that. They don't grow on trees like him. I think he's legit talented. If you give him the ball 15 times a game, I'm talking about like just feed him the ball a lot more than what they do. I think you can get 20 and 12 out of. They use him a lot in pick and rolls. That's what I noticed, and they don't really post him up a whole lot unless they go up against certain teams. I see that they don't really post them up a whole lot. But yeah, man, I'm gonna drop this link. Let some of the homies come in. But man, I'm impressed with the teams that I'm very impressed today. Is the Phoenix Suns. They're a legit team. We're good here, man. I especially want you to come, bro. I'm impressed with them Phoenix Suns, bro. They are a serious team. Oh yeah, bro. I'm gonna give you a wrench. Oh, let me give you a wrench, bro. I thought I already gave you a wrench on man, boy. I missed over you. I know I gave some. I thought I gave you a wrench. I just not figured out how to do the wrench thing, bro. I just figured out this morning. But yeah, man, I'm gonna give it to you, man, boy. I got you. But bro, Phoenix Suns are I'm telling y'all gonna have to bring it this year. That team hungry, y'all. I'm not playing. Phoenix Suns are hungry. I'm seeing something about this team, and I was telling Hitman, I said, bro, they don't give them that NBA Finals experience. They're gonna be the number 1 seed this year because they already seen what the big stage look like. They might have won the championship, but they got a taste of it. They know what it's about. They know how to play and you know what I'm saying, how to leverage environments. That team gonna come out a lot hungry because they in a prime, bro. And I'm impressed with that team, bro. Salute the Hitman. Like, for real. Y'all got a team, bro. What up? What up, my dog? What up? Yeah, man. I like what I seen for them Phoenix Suns, bro. Even though they lost the game, I'm gonna be honest with you though. They look better than Milwaukee this year. It's the regular season.
When they have Booker and CP3, they almost beat them by 30.
Yeah, they did. I watched that game. They did a good job on Giannis.
Yeah. And Middleton.
Yeah. Mikal Bridges is bro. He should be probably defensive player of the year. I got him high on that list. If I don't got him number 1, he top 3. Mikal Bridges is people gotta stop sleeping on Mikal Bridges. Definitely top 3.
Mikal Bridges needs to stop sleeping. What's good with y'all boys, man? Mikal Bridges needs to stop sleeping out here, man. Like I said, I got love for this team. Y'all know I'm a Suns fan for life, but it's certain things throughout the course of the season that I want to see consistency from, and it's guys like DA. Like, you can have a great night, like a 30-point night, and everybody be out here, oh, DA this, DA that, and then the next game he'll have a game like he did last game, 8 points, 3 rebounds, and it's like, where the fuck was DA? So I mean, it's cool. It's cool to play and perform the way we did tonight. But we got to do that every night. We can't just do that here and there. And I get Devin Booker, CP3, Cam Johnson, all were out. we can't use injury excuses, man. We gotta criticize and we gotta critique as if we're full strength. We gotta play as if we're full strength because we got the pieces. Like you said, we're supposed to be the best team in the league. Even without our guys on the floor, we should still be competitive. We should still pull out these wins, man. And I'm gonna hold them accountable regardless of who's on the floor. I'm holding them accountable because I feel like they're a championship level team. Championship level teams win regardless who's on the floor. This the regular season. This ain't no playoffs right now. It's regular season.
I'm gonna tell you though, Hit man, why you shouldn't be so hard on them. Because like they gonna have games like this, bro. Every game gonna be perfect. I'm looking at it like this, right? Because they already been to the finals, Hit man. You know what I be seeing? You know what I'm saying? It's not that they don't care. They like, it's all good. We the best team in the NBA right now. We lose this game, we cool. But in the playoffs, we gonna up it to a whole nother level. I just see that, bro. They not gonna be a team. They're gonna be a scary team in playoffs. I'm being honest with you.
I definitely agree with that, Polo. I mean, not Polo, but Showtime. That's one thing. That's the reason why I'm waiting on the playoffs. But throughout the regular season, I'm still going to critique them and nitpick. Just like the offensive rebounds or defensive rebounds, we struggle all year on the defensive rebounds. You're not winning no championship giving up so many offensive rebounds to these teams, man. That's just the point. We need to fix that. We need to stop leaking out and trying to get easy points in fast break and transition. And we need to pay attention to detail on the defensive end and make sure we secure the defensive stop. Because we play great defense initially. It's just we give up the offensive rebound, and it's like we got to play defense twice in one possession.
Facts.
Right.
That's the issue. That's you're not winning like that, bro. That's the issue. We got too many guys standing around ball watching, standing around watching the shot go up instead of finding a body and blocking out. It's just that simple. And Devin Booker and Chris Paul being out has nothing to do with that. Cam Johnson's not a rebounder. It's on guys like DA. It's on guys like JaVale McGee, Torrey Craig. They need to find a body. Jay Crowder. We need our front court players to get down low and find a body. You don't have to be 7 foot to get rebounds. All you had to do is get position. Anybody can get. We seen Dennis Rodman average how many rebounds?
18.
Come on, at 6'7".
Right.
He because of position, he was more athletic, of course, but he found position. He knew how to find a body and get you out of it. That's why people hated him because he always found you regardless of where you were on the floor, and he kept you out of position from getting rebounded. We're not doing that right now.
Hey, BJ, come out and come back in. For some reason, it said device not connected. I'm waiting on you to get connected. Come out, come back in, come back in. But man, boy, I'm gonna start with what you think about what you seen from the Bucks? Are they the real deal? Are they the best team in the East right now?
The Bucks are looking like frauds. I'm not even gonna lie. The fact that they were in such a close game with the Suns without Devin Booker or CP3 or Cam Johnson is really sad. If the Bucks somehow make the finals again, I don't think they're gonna win the championship.
You don't think so?
Nope. If they go against the Suns again in the finals, they're not beating them. I'm gonna say that right now.
You know what? You see, this is the thing with me though. I don't really be too quick to like. I feel what you're saying because they is gonna be they rolled this year, man, boy. It's gonna be a lot tougher than what last year. I'm gonna be honest with you. You got guys like Miami, Philly, even though the who you said?
What?
Yeah, Cleveland give them a bad matchup.
Yeah,
Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland. I'm looking at the Brooklyn. Even though they playing like bad now, I gotta see them how they look with Ben. It's too much else with the Nets. We'll get on them, but far as like the Bucks. You do see a little things you don't like, but you gotta remember this too. Sixers, yeah. They don't have Pat Connaughton. That's a big piece for them. So they doing a good job with Grayson Allen. He's stepping up. And Brook Lopez, he's been cleared to practice, so he's gonna be coming back. So I want to see them as a complete team. I want to see everybody as a complete team. So I like the simple fact that they play like champions, though. You know what I'm saying? Even though they be deep in that water in the fourth quarter and the end of the game, they come out and they dig themselves out that hole. That's how they play against Miami. That's how they played today. So I'm a little concerned, but not too much concerned. But what up, BJ?
Hey, what's up, fella? Can y'all hear me?
What up? Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, bro. So regarding the Bucks, man, I think they digressed a little bit, man. I think they regressed a little bit from last year. Losing PJ Tucker, man, I think that kind of is going to hurt them. And I think these other teams in the East are better, man. I think Philadelphia got better. Brooklyn got better. Chicago got better. I think these other teams, Miami, one of them is going to knock out Milwaukee, man. And that's kind of my feeling. I think it's going to be Brooklyn and Philly in the conference finals.
Okay.
I think it's going to be Philly and the Bucks.
So, Hitman, what you think about the East, bro? What you think about the Bucks?
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you on.
Now I got the Heat and the Bulls in the conference finals. If the Bulls full strength, I it's hard to bet against the way DeMar DeRozan playing this year, having an MVP caliber season. I don't think enough people giving them credit. Another dark horse in the East though is the Cavs. It could be them as well. But the Sixers, man, they made a good move getting James Harden. I mean, it's wide open across the board in the NBA, so it's kind of hard to pick it. But I'm gonna stick with my pick in the beginning of the season with Miami and the Bulls. Those are two toughest teams in the East, in my opinion.
Yeah, the only reason I say the Sixers and the Nets is because if you look at playoff basketball, it's different than regular season, man. You gotta go to stars, like those are ones that show up in the playoffs.
No, that's true. But the Bulls and the Heat got stars too. The Bulls got DeMar DeRozan, Levine, and the Heat got Jimmy Butler and what's his face? Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, they got stars, but I mean, if you face them against Kevin Durant and Kyrie, I just think with that tandem and the playoff experience they got, and Brooklyn's a deep team itself. I know they ain't playing like it, but they got a deep team. I just think they're gonna get the edge of Miami. And as far as the Sixers, Harden and Embiid, their problem, they ain't got enough depth on that bench. But if you look at their core with Harden, Embiid, and Maxey, like they play real well with each other. And I think each one of them guys help each other out. I think Maxey's going to make it easier for James Harden because, Maxey plays both ends, and I don't think James Harden wants to really play defense like that. So he's going to be able to play, make, and score at a high level.
And they got Tobias Harris too as well.
What y'all think about?
Yes, sir.
I ain't trying to move. I'm gonna move to the next. What y'all think about that? The Brooklyn Nets. Are they, bro? I feel like this though. I do feel like me personally, I'm disagreeing with everybody saying this all Kevin Durant fault, bro. I'm not with that, bro. I can't give Kevin Durant all the blame, folks. This team been inconsistent. I mean, it been inconsistent. They've been incomplete for the last 2 years. That ain't just because of Kevin Durant. You feel what I'm saying? So what y'all take on that? I start with man boy.
What about the Brooklyn Nets? The Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, should we be concerned about them? Is it time to hit the panic button?
Yeah, we should definitely be concerned about the Brooklyn Nets because the Brooklyn Nets are 32 and 33. And if the Brooklyn Nets don't end up making the playoffs this year, this whole experiment with Katie and Kyrie will be a failure.
Hey, Hitman, you can go ahead, Hitman.
Mute. I'm judging Brooklyn Nets until I see it for to find a guy.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up, home. He break up. BJ, are you concerned about the Brooklyn Nets, home?
Yes and no. Because I'm not so much concerned. I'm more irritated, man. Because full strength, they're gonna be probably the best team or one of the top teams in the East. And like I said earlier, I said I would put them in the conference finals against Philadelphia. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. They're going to make the playoffs. Once they make the playoffs, then you're going to start seeing their resurgence. Now, as far as the whole Kyrie Irving vaccination and, Ben Simmons situation, all that, yeah, that's going to play a factor. You get irritated because you need team camaraderie. And also Steve Nash, I'm not sold with him as his coaching. But I just think when you in the playoffs, bro, in those situations, your superstars are able to kind of nullify a lot of that shit where it's more so about their play than anything else. So I'm irritated by them not playing like full strength, but they gonna make the playoffs. They gonna make the playoffs.
Right. So what you were saying, Hitman?
Yeah. No, I'm saying it's kind of hard to blame a guy. It's kind of hard to blame a guy in Kevin Durant who's been hurt most of the season, and he's just now coming back. He ain't really gotten his rhythm yet, and we still recognize him as one of the best players in the league. And we ain't even seen them guys full strength yet. So I think people are just trying to be overly critical on the Knicks because it's the Knicks. You know what I mean? Everybody has these high expectations for this team, and they're not really performing the way they are. So of course we're going to blame Kevin Durant because if it was LeBron James, we'd be doing the same thing to LeBron. So they basically just trying to be consistent on that. You know what I mean? Even though it sounds disingenuous, it doesn't really sound true. I mean, they do it regardless. So I ain't. If I'm the Nets, I'm not panicking because they ain't seen their team full strength all year. Just like with the Clippers, just like with a lot of teams, they ain't seen them full strength all year. So I mean, once we see them full strength and they play like this, then we can blame Kevin Durant. Like, all right, Kevin Durant, you're not getting it done. But right now, this roster they got, like a lot of those guys are G leaguers at best. Like outside of Cam Johnson, outside of Cam, I mean not Cam Johnson, but Cam Thomas, who's a rookie coming out of LSU. Shout out to Cam Thomas. But the rest of those guys ain't really no difference makers. So we got to see this team full strength before we do that.
See, that's the thing. And these my three concerns with them. Even though they got Drummond, you know what I'm saying? Drummond ain't he get the boards, but I'll be seeing him getting killed on them pick and rolls, bro. He was getting killed on them pick and rolls. That always been his struggle. And he not a good pick and roll defender. He not the best rim protector, bro. So they that's not make it seem like all their problems at the center is solved by getting Andre Drummond. I mean, come on, bro. It's not solved. On top of that, I ain't making excuses. They're just the truth, though. I've been saying for the last 2 years. Me and see it. You look at their roster. They don't have one guy. Never mind two. They don't have one guy. You can take him and just put him on another team, best player, offensive player, and kind of slow him down. They ain't got none. Who on their team right now make the all defensive team?
I think
that's why I said Ben Simmons. That's why I said when Ben Simmons comes back.
I think Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is
right.
Gonna be the
so we gotta wait.
Maker
right.
Once he comes back. Yeah.
So that's why we gotta wait. We do gotta wait, and let's see what Ben Simmons. I think he's gonna make a big difference.
Yeah, he is.
Right.
Go ahead, Finn, BJ.
And no, I was saying Ben Simmons is gonna make it all the glue to this team because what he's gonna bring is he don't have to score, right? He don't have to score the ball because you got Kyrie and KD. So what he's gonna be able to do is maximize what he does best, which is play make and play defense. And I think what's gonna happen is it's gonna really jumpstart that team because if you ask me, I think Simmons is gonna be a better fit than Harden on that Brooklyn team because now agree. So because now like you don't have to be concerned about one nigga holding on to the ball, dribble, trying to score the ball. He's gonna be able to flow with that offense and defense, and he's 6'10". So that's why I think when Ben Simmons comes back and with Kyrie in the vaccination situation, then we're gonna see them just take off.
That's a fact. I'm with you on that, and that's why I'm not really ready to push the panic button. But it's kind of like a concern because Kyrie Irving. See, you got guys in and out the rotation, y'all. I don't care how talented they is. Your guys got to click, bro. Everybody got to be on the same page in order for this to work. We've seen many teams talented not be able to make it work because you always have egos, clash. There's always some other stuff going on, bro. That's why I'm not really, what I'm saying? My panic button is at I say is at a 5, bro. I'm not ready to go to no 7, 8, 9 and say, oh, it's over. They're not making the playoff until I see the whole team together. And even with Ben Simmons coming back, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Kyrie, even though Kyrie is gonna be part-time, having Ben Simmons out there, him and his very best, that's gonna work wonders for this team because he bring you a little everything, and they need a little everything type player. And Ben Simmons is a great player. Say what you want to say about him. Dude's all NBA, is all defensive. Let's not act like the dude was scrub, man. Y'all let's cut that out.
Facts.
Ben Simmons definitely a great player, bro. And he gotta work on his continue to work on his game. We all know that. But even without a jump shot, the man, all defensive team, all NBA team. So what that tell you? So I'm not ready to give up on them dudes. But salute to the Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics have turned their team. See, they let you know right there. You can't overreact on what you see the first 20 games. They're a prime example right there. Because I thought that team was done. I thought it was time to everybody talking about you got to pick either Jaylen Brown or Jayson Tatum. They need to trade Marcus Smart. They need to do this. They need to do that. Fire the coach. It's time to start over. All that stuff. Them dudes found a groove. They've been crashing dudes, and they got the best defense in the NBA right now. And Robert Williams is a part of the big reason for that. Because even though he's small, that dude he out there. He get hecked out there in that paint, protecting the rim. Well, he always can do that anyway in Texas Tech. He just had character issues, you know. Yeah, other things going on, but since he fixed that, he figured it out. So what y'all think about the Boston Celtics?
They've been on a tear lately. I think they are 21-6 over the last 27 games. That's crazy. The Boston Celtics right now, I think the Boston Celtics, their ceiling for this season, I think the Boston Celtics will maybe get to the second round. The Boston Celtics took a big jump over this season. For me, I thought the Boston Celtics were gonna be done this season. I thought you should have traded Jaylen Brown. You should have just kept Jayson Tatum, and you should have tried to rebuild their team. And you should have fired that coach. But the Boston Celtics have completely turned their season around.
And they look good, man, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sitting there watching these dudes. I'm like, man, these dudes, like Marcus Smart, we already know Marcus Smart gonna bring it. I'm looking at it like this, though. It's like everybody's finally found their groove. Like, it felt like Jaylen Brown was trying to prove he was a good player, and then Tatum trying to prove he a good player. I don't know what happened, but whatever they did during the All-Star break, it worked out because in the second half it looked like a much different team. What you think here, man?
Hey, come back to me real quick. I'm busy right now.
Okay, bro. VJ, what you got on that guy?
Boston, man. So what the Boston Celtics, they bring a lot of matchup problems to different teams because we know right now, you know, the league is more so about having good wings. You know, Kawhi and Paul George, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan. So if you got strong wings, you're gonna be a problem. And you asked what happened with that team. I'm gonna tell you what happened. When Marcus Smart called out the team and said they're being selfish. I played against Marcus Smart in high school, bro. Like, the dude is not really ultra talented, but what he is a leader on the court and in that locker room. So what he did, what I can tell with that team, he said, look, y'all, if y'all want to win, we're going to have to all buy in. We can't have it where, you know, Tatum and Brown just, you know, hold on to the ball and, you know, get all the shots. You know, we got to, you know, play as a team. And if you saw what they've been doing, they've been, you know, encouraging one another more. They've been playing with more of an energy and fearsome competitiveness. So at the end of the day, bro, like, they're going to be a matchup problem with a lot of teams. And I think they're a matchup problem with Brooklyn as well. But, you know, that's what I think will happen with Boston.
Right.
My bad, Showtime. I'm back, man.
Yeah, go ahead, gang. What you got on that?
Nah, real quick on the Celtics. I mean, like I said, a lot of people slept on that Derek White move, man. One thing we always been saying with the Boston Celtics is they need a playmaker on that team that can really get them guys involved. Because Jaylen Brown, even though I like him, he can play make at times. He's not no true playmaker. He's a guy who needs to get buckets. So a guy like Derek White, who's a real point guard, getting him in there over a guy like Schroeder, that not only changed your team on the court or off the court in the locker room. And Dennis Schroeder, we know he's the guy who's selfish. He cares about his production. He cares about his numbers. So you get a guy like Derek White, who's more of like a winner, like a guy that you can win with. I could trust the Boston Celtics moving forward with a team like that. So I mean, I think their success is directly attributed to a guy like that coming in, and like I think that was DJ. Like DJ just said, Marcus Smart as well. Like you need guys like that in your locker room in order to win. So shout out to Udo, I think that's his name, Udo, for turning that team around, man. This team was in the gutters just at the beginning of the season, and that's why I don't like jumping to conclusions with these teams. Because I mean, everybody was saying, "Oh, the Boston Celtics, they finished, they done, all that, they can't come back, they're not going to the playoffs and all this and that." And now we're singing a different tune. So it could be the same shit with the Brooklyn Nets. So we just gotta be careful how we criticizing these teams in a moment and being prisoners of the moment. Because a couple of weeks from now, it could be a different story. Just like with the Warriors, Draymond Green come back, we could be saying a different thing with the Warriors too. So we gotta pump our brakes and play this shit one day at a time and keep and be reasonable.
I agree, and it showed you some teams, bro. It might take a couple 2-3 months for them to start grooving, bro. Like everybody ain't gonna come out swinging at defenses, hitting all cylinders. You know what I'm saying? Top 3 in defense. Look at the Warriors. They got out to a high start since New Year's. They've been 16-14. They didn't drop out. They went from the number 1 defense and to the 23rd defense. Now we can say, oh, they ain't got Draymond. Shoot, the Clippers. We ain't got Kawhi and Paul George. We number 7 in defense. So you know what I'm saying? So when Hitman be telling me that, even though I be talking trash to my boy and say we ain't got this, he do make a good point. You can't just make that as excuse, bro. Next man up. That is a good point. And that's why you look at Tyronn Lue, you look at Monty Williams, Eric Spoelstra, them 3 of the best coaches in the NBA. Because you look at Miami, they be having guys in and out the rotation, guys still playing. The next guy stepping up. What his name? Vincent. He came out of nowhere. All that's because of good coaching. You know. What's the twin name?
Piggyback on what you just said about I'm glad you said Tyronn Lue, because I've been thinking, man, that guy needs to get coach of the year considerations, man, for what he's doing without Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. For y'all to be playing the way y'all playing, man, he gotta get some type of consideration for coach of the year.
Man, we top 7 defense. That's crazy. Caleb Martin, right? Look at Caleb Martin. They Charlotte kept the other twin. They got rid of the other one. He went to Miami. Huh?
Y'all got Caleb Martin?
No. I'm talking about him with the Miami Heat. I like how Eric Spoelstra. That's what I'm saying. Eric Spoelstra, Tyronn Lue, Monty Williams. They got the same mentality Hitman have, which you should have. We can't make excuses when you don't have this player, that player. Next man up, bro. Y'all know what y'all supposed to be doing. And these guys step up every time. And I've been saying that consistently all year. So
I told you Showtime without Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Nigga. I told y'all niggas. Y'all better without Paul George and Kawhi Leonard.
No, that ain't true. Don't come on here with all that cap.
Y'all are better, nigga.
Yeah,
y'all weren't 7 defensively, actually. Y'all better defensively this year than y'all were last year.
Huh?
What I think he means is he says he thinks the Clippers they move the ball without Kawhi and Paul George better, but without those two, they're not going to no championship. They're not winning championship.
Without those two, they're not a championship contender.
Hitman trolling y'all. You know the Clippers were a top 10. Clippers were a top 10 passing team. They was on one. They was the number 1 best shooting team last year, bro. Let's not do that.
Where y'all at? Y'all gotta be up there this year too. I mean, y'all still up there this year.
Nah, we've been struggling to shoot most of the year, but we got rid of Eric Bledsoe. Yo, boy, we got better.
That's not my boy. Don't disrespect me. That's not
your boy. He started. He started the Clippers, and we got rid of him, and he built the Suns.
He told me he said that goofy shit he just said right there. He accused me of told me he was gonna come out and say that silly ass shit right there. Come on now, Showtime, don't do that. Don't ever disrespect my man like that, bro. Eric Bledsoe over here. That's y'all guy. He played for y'all team. Oh, who drafted Eric Bledsoe?
We got Norman Powell and
Who drafted? Who drafted Eric Bledsoe?
Clippers. My bad. Clippers.
That's y'all guy, nigga. Ain't our fucking guy, man. Stop it.
Man. But what y'all? But look, I'm gonna ask you a question though. Hit man.
Yeah.
Do y'all do you see a difference when they play the Walker Bucks this year?
Talking about the Suns?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, I do. Definitely. It's a chip on the shoulder, man, and we need that. I feel like if we would have won a championship last year, we would not be nowhere close to playing the level of basketball we playing this year. You can see it like
a lot more relaxed. Yeah.
Yeah. We would have came out here relaxed and act like that's why like it's kind of bittersweet we lost. Like, yeah, you want to win a championship, at the same time, moving forward, that experience and that hunger that you get from losing the championship is gonna work well moving forward. I don't know how to be like if you win a championship your first time getting to the playoffs, if you Devin Booker, are you coming back into the next season with the same energy? If you DeAndre Ayton, you coming in with the same energy, like I can go down the list. It's a young team who's not used to winning. We're not used to going deep in the playoffs. So, like I said, you get that loss, and now you come in, you got something to prove.
No, that's true. But that's my thing, y'all. Who y'all see? It's a close race. Who y'all guys the MVP right now, man, boy? BJ and Hitman.
I got Joel Embiid.
Okay.
I got Embiid too, man. It's out of Embiid and now. I got Embiid.
Yeah, it's Joel Embiid, but the only chance is if Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid play each other next week. If Jokic shows his ass and shows out, then it'll change a little bit. But right now, you need to give it to Embiid.
Ain't no damn Jokic. Jokic ain't better than no Embiid. That's topic.
Hell no.
He ain't better than.
He ain't. No, he's not. Not to me. He's not better. He's not. I'm just talking about as far as this year. Because if you look at his team, they 37-29. So, I mean, he carrying that team. But yeah, I'd say Embiid's better.
Well, if y'all saw my video I made, I got Ja Morant number 5, number 4, DeMar DeRozan, number 3. Is it Giannis? No, I think it was Jokic. Then number 2, Embiid. Then no, number 2 Giannis. Then Embiid number 1. I'm gonna stick with Embiid because I think Embiid he should have won last year. He could have easily won last year if he didn't get hurt that last month. I think he's gonna go after this year and make sure he wrap it up because that'll be big for his resume. He get an MVP, that's big for his resume, bro.
What happens if you get a championship, Showtime? We got him right there.
Man, you got to get him. See, I'm not saying. Look, if he win the championship, you talking about this year and MVP, and the Finals MVP,
and of course he's gonna more likely get Finals MVP if he win a championship. So where you got him ranked?
Because right now, as of right now, this season, Kawhi not playing. Bron older, Durant been in and out. I got him top. I got him number 2 behind Giannis. But if he win a MVP championship and Finals MVP, I got him put number 1.
Definitely.
One over Kevin Durant and all those other guys. Kawhi Leonard. Let's say they play the Clippers, a full strength Clippers team in the finals.
We'll beat them.
Got them better than Kawhi.
We'll beat them. We'll beat them dudes. Don't even go there. We'll beat them.
See, there go the fanboy.
We will beat them. I'm telling you.
I think y'all play.
They play right into our hands.
How you figure that?
You ain't see we just played them a couple of weeks ago?
That was without James Harden.
Okay, and that was about Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and Powell.
Oh, have you seen how James Harden and Tyrese Maxey been playing alongside each other?
They're not better than us, homie.
Answer the question. Have you?
I saw that they look good. They not better than us though. James Harden got to play defense, homie.
I give you that, but they still got Maxey and Thibault over there. They ain't got Harden. Don't really have to play.
Man, I'm telling you, the Clippers are, bro. We don't rely. See, this is the thing. Just like your Phoenix Suns, we don't rely on 1-2 guys, bro. The rest of our guys hit their shots. I can't say the same thing about Tyler because he be going over sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? They don't have Seth Curry no more, so you depending on what's his name? Somebody help me out. What's the guy from
George's name?
Him, but it's the other guy. He from Ohio State. I'm talking about Iowa State. My bad, but I'm talking about the guy,
the white dude,
Kormaz.
Yeah.
Kormaz.
You depend on him to hit shots. He don't do it all the time. That's how we beat them. Because once we start putting 2-3 guys on him and forcing everybody else to shoot, they didn't get it done. And now you gonna say, "Oh, they got James Harden," but bro, the way we play defense, we can take it. I'm telling you, bro. We got too many wings for them, bro. They play Ryan Tall hands.
They have nobody for Joel Embiid.
Man, it ain't about that, man.
I got
that.
What you mean? How many free throws that man averaging? Y'all gonna foul him? What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna double team? You can't do it with James Harden no more.
I'm gonna say this. If you ask me who gonna come out the West fully healthy, it's gonna be the Clippers. Because the Clippers just got too much. They got too much depth, man. Like
too much.
They got too much. They 1 through 12. If you go 1 through 12, like Iva Kawhi, Paul George, Norm, Reggie Jackson, Marcus Morris, Zubac, Hardenstein, Covington, Batum, Terrence, man, they got too many wings, bro.
Luke Kennard.
And Luke Kennard, they got too much outside shooting. Like if you look through their whole 1 through 12, they don't have no weaknesses. And plus, if you ask me who I'm gonna pick as my 2 best players in the playoffs, I'll take Kawhi PG over anybody out west. I'll take him over Devin Booker and Chris Paul. I'll take him over Stephen Clay. I'll take him over anybody out west. AD and LeBron. Like it don't even matter. And the coach in the Ty Lue is going to play a big difference in any series that they play. So I think the Clippers are just better than everybody else, bro. Honestly.
And look, I'm gonna tell you something. The two teams that really like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like we're gonna have to really play it our hardest. They got to play their hard against us too. That's Memphis and Phoenix, of course, because they got a big man and they got a point guard that plays very hard and they're very productive. Steven Adams don't get the credit he deserves. That dude's he's a problem. He don't pick him them setting them screens and getting them offensive rebounds, boxing out. He does that, bro.
What's good, Show?
What else see here?
Yeah, he been on that.
I just came on here laughing, just to laugh. You know, they coming around, Show. I just heard old boy describe our whole team, what we've been saying for a year and a half.
My boy BJ.
Yeah, they coming around. He ain't do nothing but speak the gospel, whether the haters like it or don't like it. He ain't did nothing but tell the truth. That's all he did. You know, it's just funny.
Him drinking a hater, man.
Nah, he
I'm not
every year. Oh man, y'all say the same shit every year, man.
No, we don't. We didn't say. Hold on. We didn't say that the first year that we was the deepest team in the league. No, me and Showtime did not say that.
Yeah,
so that's a lie. You just lied. You just lied again. And Hitman to you.
Is this Showtime basketball channel or just see here? Let me ask you a question. Showtime, did you say they were the deepest team in the league that first year they played in the
I know I did.
No, I wouldn't say they were the deepest team.
Don't make me serious, because I'll go back on City TV and find safety y'all niggas happy for the Clippers.
I said they were better than the Lakers.
Now all of a sudden they were the deepest team. Now all of a sudden y'all acting like y'all weren't capping for the Clippers, and nobody was clapping for the Clippers that year, right?
No, Hitman. I said when they were comparing who was deeper out of the Lakers and the Clippers, I said we were deeper than the Lakers.
And the Lakers were clearly in the league. Yeah, they were clearly the deepest team.
See, he Hitman trying to flip it like he always do every time I talk to this nigga. He trying to switch stuff up what we saying. That's not what we saying.
No. What you're trying to do is flip up what you said actually on the panel. That's what you I don't have to flip your words. It's what you said, bro.
Are you gonna let me finish or you gonna overtalk me? What you gonna do?
I'm not overtalking. I'm saying the facts. Are you gonna tell the truth or are you gonna lie?
No, I'm not you. I don't tell lies. I ain't you.
So let me I don't tell lies. I tell what I believe. If it comes out to be false, that's just is what it is. I stand on what I say though. I don't flip or flop what I say. Y'all can go back and
go back and listen to time me Hitman. Last time me and Hitman talked, I pulled this nigga skirt down 3 or 4 times behind line.
See here, I don't wear skirts. Now show. Oh, see here, you see, I'm a man in that. See here, stop it. We're not about to keep on going with the conversation. You gonna keep playing my manhood? Oh, you gonna keep playing with my manhood? Not having the conversation, bro.
That's a figure of speech, bro. You don't wear skirts. Figure of speech.
Because like I said, it's animosity behind what you're saying. If you got
Hitman, nah, man. Hitman, ain't like that, bro.
Hold on.
That's how. Hitman, see, he'll talk that. He'll tell that to me. It ain't like that, bro.
That's really an issue. I got enough respect for you to talk behind the scenes, bro. We can do that.
Bro, it ain't like that, Hitman. Nah, ain't.
Hold on.
Stop playing with my man. Stop playing with me. I don't want nobody. You see my face on camera every day. I'm a man, bro. I'm not no blind. Nigga, I'm wearing skates.
Hey, hold on. I called you a bro, a phony, or anything.
Bro, just not do that.
Hold on, that's a meaning that I'm exposing your lies, but nigga, I'm the one that was going to bat for you, nigga, when that was going down with Chicken. If I had Hitman, let me tell you something.
Yeah,
if I had something to say to you, I'm not gonna dance around that and talk around you, nigga. I'm gonna talk to you, and it ain't gonna be on no stream neither.
All right, that's all I need to know. Then see here if it's and I'm gonna let it be known if it's a problem. We ain't got to do this extra little shit.
You ain't got one. Hey man, you ain't got one if it's no problem with me. If I feel like you was a bro, I would call you one, and a fight go with. If that's what I meant.
Yeah, it ain't like that. Like I said, bro. I don't believe it's the internet. Bro. We ain't gotta talk about fight and none of that. But we ain't gotta do that. All I said is if there's a problem and you got some animosity on your chest you want to say, we can speak right there behind the scenes. We ain't got to do this internet shit.
Hey, man.
I'm going to
ask you one question.
I'm just going to start right there because, like I said, bro, I've been sensing this shit for a long time. You're not going to play me like I'm a dummy. So if there's an issue,
I'm going to ask you one question. Have you ever disrespected me? No. Have I ever disrespected you? No. So why would there be animosity? Because you like the Phoenix Suns and I like the Clippers? Nigga, it ain't that serious.
Salute, my guy.
Oh, nigga, I'm the one that was going to back you when them niggas was trying to switch up. What is you talking about?
Hey, man, you know you a brother, man. You ain't like that, man.
No, I just like I said, I'm not trying to cause no issues. I want to get to the bottom of the issue. That's what I'm coming with on this. You tell me with this issue, I'm going to take that. That's all I'm saying, bro. Ain't no problem for me. I ain't no but here. I know what she. I know she a character, bro. I'm not the fucking idiot. I know she here. That's why I said I'll talk to him behind the scenes. All the rest of these niggas, I'll go back and forth with these niggas online.
Right. So you think there's some animosity? Come on, bro. What this basketball? You ain't never came at me. I ain't never came at you.
See here, how long you been knowing me? Yeah. I've been the same person since you've been knowing me, bro. The same person since you've been knowing me.
Hold on, did I switch anything? I think I ain't changed.
I ain't saying you did. I'm just saying, like I said, that when you say lift the shirt, there ain't never been no difference between me and you. You ain't never said lift the shirt with me. You know I don't wear skirts.
Bro, everybody I say that to don't nobody wear skirts, bro. I said
he said that. That he said that. Man, he'll be going at it. That's a figure of speech. He said you be telling me I'm gonna pull your skirt, bro. Nah, he ain't like that here, man. Come on, bro. You know better than that here, man. Come on, bro.
man know that, bro.
I had to make sure we good on that.
Hey, man, bro, you think come on, bro. You know I ain't that type of dude, bro. I don't let the brothers go at it with each other, bro. Y'all ought to know that. Y'all ought to know that, bro.
He got me in the debate. I give him the debate. He got me in that debate. There wasn't no
dance around no issue. If when me and anybody on the panel got into it, I tell you, hey man, I don't fool with you. Just like that. I would say it just like ain't no.
Come on, man.
I'm just that's what I would say. I ain't got to get on Showtime panel to tell you that if there's a problem. I don't have to do that. Come on, man. You know better than that. You know exactly what I meant when I said that. Disagree with you about to say.
I don't wear skirts, my nigga. Ain't no lifting skirts.
Bro, nobody wears skirt hit, man.
We both from Atlanta to Sugar Home. We don't do that. We don't do that there, bro. Ain't nobody wearing no skirts around here, bro.
Hitman, I know you don't wear no skirt, man. What is you talking about? That means I'm about to. I disagree with what you said, and I'm about to undress what you said. That's all that means. That don't mean you actually physically got on a skirt, and because even if a skirt, I wouldn't physically lift it up anyway.
All right, so let's get back to the point of the thing. You got in the debate.
So this is what I'm talking. Hold on, this is what I'm talking about with you. What we said when I know this when I started talking Showtime, me and Showtime the second year. This is when we was arguing with all them niggas about Brooklyn, and we kept telling them Brooklyn is not a deep team like y'all think. They top heavy. I said the Clippers are the deepest team in the league. That's when we started saying that. That first year, of course, yeah, we was riding with Kawhi. We gon' go with the Clippers. We did say the Clippers gonna win. We not disputing that, but we wasn't like how we is right now talking about the whole team. No, we want Montrezl. We want Montrezl like we talking about Terrence Mann and Reggie and all them niggas. We was not doing that. The only thing you kept hearing talk about was Williams, Kawhi, and PG. We want to, and when we got moved, that was it. We weren't talking about the whole team, bro. That is not true. We was not, because Doc Rivers didn't even use the whole team, so we couldn't talk about the whole team.
Yeah, you wasn't talking about Montrezl Harrell?
Bro, we was not champion Montrezl Harrell like we doing right now with them, bro. We was not, man.
All right, I'm gonna pull the tape. Make sure I can get that on record. I just wanted to ask you that because when I get that on record, then
hold on. Cause I don't see. Hold on, bro. Let me. Hold on. See it.
Hold on. See doing right now. We was not doing that.
Hey man, bro. You know, doggone well, we weren't talking about that team the way we talking about this team, bro. We were just comparing.
Come on.
Yeah, bro. We were just comparing them to the Lakers, bro. Because it's a rival thing. It's a rival thing, bro. Doc Rivers was not playing Reggie Jackson like Tyronn Lue playing.
None of them guys.
Terrence Mann didn't get no playing time.
Terrence Mann at all. No.
Y'all didn't even have Reggie Jackson that first year y'all had.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. He was in the playoffs.
Yes, we did, bro. Luka Doncic hit that shot on Reggie Jackson in the bubble, bro. You remember the game with him?
Can I ask a question to Hitman?
Go ahead, BJ.
Set it up.
So Hitman, your team, the Suns, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let me ask you a question, bro. If Kawhi Leonard's there last year, do the Clippers win or the Suns win? Who wins that series?
I still got the Suns. I think it would have been a 7-game series. I still got the Suns.
Hey, save my spot, homie.
You think the Clippers with Kawhi would have lost that series last year?
Yeah. Let me ask you a question now. I just answered your question. I'll say yeah. Now let me ask you a question. Was Chris Paul compromised in that series? Yes or no?
For a couple games, yes, but he was the main fact. He was there and available. And as well as the Clippers, the Clippers didn't have three of their guys from Serge Ibaka and Zubac the last two games. It was clear who was the more wounded team. And even with all that, the Clippers barely lost those games.
Well, see, I don't want to go tit for tat with the injuries. I've already made it clear on multiple platforms that I don't do injury excuses. It's the best. It's the next man up mentality.
Is it an excuse though? Is it the reality?
It's reality, but at the same time, it's an excuse depending on how you interpret it. Irregardless of what it is, the point is, I mean, like I said, if we're gonna go off your logic, CP3 was also compromised, so we can't come with this whole one-sided argument about what the Clippers would have did if we ain't gonna do the same with the Suns.
Like I said, he was there though. He wasn't. It wasn't like he was missing the series. He was there.
He was there in the NBA Finals, so couldn't shoot because his elbow was fucked up. You think I'm making an excuse about his elbow being fucked? Or we're gonna say, oh, the Bucks ain't really champions because they beat a hurt Suns team?
No, I'm not gonna say that. But it's a whole lot different from you missing the entire playoffs with no production. Because Chris Paul, he was the big factor the Suns won that series, especially in that game 6.
No, the game 6 only. The game 5 the game he came back. He played like shit.
Well, this is the thing though.
Like shit. Go ahead.
The thing it hit, man. Cause I see both sides saying, but look, BJ saying though, bro. At the end of the day, Kawhi Leonard wasn't that. Like he wasn't even playing none in the series, bro. Not even that. It's not even just Kawhi. People forget Marcus Morris. He was compromising that series. Did you forget that? Same thing with Zubac. He got hurt. What it was, game 5. He got hurt. He did a good job on it.
Serge Ibaka was hurt the whole
Serge
series.
Ibaka was hurt. He didn't play. So
with all those compromises, you was a tip in game 1, and you missed Paul George those 2 free throws. Man, the Clippers still coming out, man. All I'm saying. I think what homie's saying is like the Clippers. If you look from top to bottom, I mean, they just the overall better, deeper team. And if you look at it, they were fully healthy. The Clippers were beating up on the Suns throughout the season.
They was.
No, that's not true. Because we was actually
not that first meeting. We were blowing y'all out. Y'all came back and Nick Batum hit that game winner. Don't lie. And then the second time we drug y'all in that 4th quarter. Don't lie. In that 4th quarter, we beat y'all, bro.
I mean,
only time the Clippers lost is when Kawhi didn't play.
Right.
What was the season series that year? Oh no, not Kawhi.
It was 2-1. It was 2-1.
It couldn't be 2-1. You play y'all 4 times a year.
They play them 3 times.
It was a shortened season, bro. We played the Lakers 3 times. We played y'all 3 times. Remember? It was a shortened season. You remember they kind of shortened the games up? Yeah, because we only lost that. We lost that close game and Kawhi Leonard ain't play. And Devin Booker had what it was. He started cooking in that 4th quarter. I think that's what it was, and they won. But them first 2 meetings, we were blowing y'all out. Y'all came back. Nick Batum hit the game winner. And Paul George was cooking y'all.
What was the season series before that? The year before that, what was the season series?
When?
I mean, what is
you talking about? Oh man, you talking about the bubble?
That's the bubble year, bro. That's
2 different years. That's 2 different teams, though,
that's
bro.
a whole different team.
How that don't count? We still play
a whole different team. That's the Clipper team. That Clipper team. That was a whole different team.
That's super Clipper team. That's not a good example.
The whole Phoenix Suns team right now.
No, Hitman. Oh, okay, Hitman. Listen, okay, but this team, but these 2 teams right here, they're more similar than what they. You know what I'm talking about? They're more similar last year than it was the first year. We ain't had Tom Lou the first year. We ain't had Nick Batum and all them guys. We got a totally different team outside Paul George.
And I'm telling you, Doc Rivers don't have control of the Clippers team like Ty Lue got control of this Clipper team.
Absolutely not.
If Ty Lue, let me tell y'all something. If Ty Lue is coaching in that bubble, the Clippers win that series. Because if you look at the whole situation, man, you got to make adjustments. And what the Doc Rivers the following year did the same thing, blew a 3-1 lead. So that should actually really concur that this nigga don't know how to make adjustments. It wasn't an excuse Kawhi and Paul George were saying, like, we got to get smarter. It wasn't the excuse. That was the reality. Like, Doc Rivers is not a good adjustment coach. And that plays a difference in the playoffs.
What adjustment he made last year in Philly?
You talking about in Philly? Wait, first of all, I feel like
just said that BJ said that you can concur or disagree what you say.
Go ahead, BJ. Go ahead, BJ.
Adjustments that Doc Rivers had made since y'all say he's bad at making adjustments. Last year against the Hawks when they lost.
BJ, you want to go? You go ahead.
I'm gonna let you go first, bro. Let you go first.
Right, you go ahead, bro. I ain't gonna count for the 6. You go ahead.
You said he's bad at making adjustments. So what adjustments did he have made last year against the Hawks?
I'm not okay. Look, this is my point. He has a rapport and record of doing this, man. He's done it 4 times. He did it with Lob City when they had that team with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. You did it with Trace McGrady with Orlando. This is his resume. I can see if it was just once or twice. but he has a record of doing this. And if you watch his body language, I was watching against the Clippers blew that bubble. They had no leadership. That's why they went out and got Rajon Rondo. If you look at this Clipper team, they don't really have a real true point guard, because what is Ty Lue has created a system for them guys to play effectively where they can just, use multiple guys to play point guard. Reggie might play it. Terrence Mann might play it. Nicholas Batum might play it. Where you don't have to have a traditional point guard. My point is, when it comes to playoffs, X's and O's and schemes, you have to have a coach that makes adjustments. Ty Lue made adjustments against Dallas. Ty Lue made adjustments against Utah. Ty Lue is making adjustments now with this team without their two best players. It's a whole different environment. Like, I live out here in Cali, bro, like right outside of LA. It's a whole different vibe with this Clipper team than it was with Doc Rivers, bro. If you ask me, Doc Rivers overstayed his welcome out here.
Right. So, Showtime, what adjustments should they have made? And the answer. What adjustments?
You talking about for Philly?
Yeah, with Philly. What adjustments should they have?
He should have pulled Ben Simmons and played Maximo. I thought in that fourth quarter,
exactly.
He had to take Ben Simmons out. He wasn't shooting the ball. You got to put the shooters in there.
The same thing he did with Lou Williams. He should have took him out. And same thing he did with Montrezl Harrell. He should have gave Joakim Noah a chance in that bubble. But you playing Harrell too long, Jokic is killing him. You got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, we just said he said give Joakim Noah minutes with the Clippers. Joakim Noah, come on, man, stop it, man. We're not doing
it. Did you see what Montrezl Harrell was getting killed?
He was getting killed in the pick and roll. I really, what I wanted us to do is, bro, we didn't utilize the guys that actually know how to play perimeter defense and pick and roll defense. Like Terrence Mann showed you, even in his rookie year, that he can go out there and play defense. And we ain't put him in the game. We put Reggie Jackson on Luka Nord, and he burnt us with the game winner. And then on top of that, I'm looking at this too. Like, if Lou Williams don't got it going, bro, why you got him in there still trying to play? Because they was put him in pick and roll. They were cooking him. And when Lou Williams don't give you nothing on offense, he ain't gonna give you nothing else. So you kept him in the game too long. You didn't even try to change up the starting lineup, because we really supposed to win small. We really should have went small on them, because Zubac wasn't ready in that series, bro. He just wasn't playing good. You play him way too many minutes. Then Montrezl Harrell, you play him way too many minutes. You should have took both of them, benched them, put Jermichael Green in the starting lineup. On top of that, put Kawhi at the 4, Paul George at the 2. Paul George at the 3. Put Terrence Mann out there. Put Reggie out there. And what's the other cat? Landry Shamet. You know how he is now on Hitman. They kept playing him too much. He was inconsistent.
Yeah, he's tricky. Yeah, I mean that.
Oh, okay.
No, the only thing I disagree with what you said is getting Ben Simmons out. You don't get your best defender out on in the game because he's struggling offensively. Now you get, I think you get Tobias Harris out of there. They should have got Tobias Harris out of there and ran Ben Simmons at the 4 and got back in there. Now that's what they should have did. I give you that much, but it's not too much personnel you had though.
But here, man, in that 5 minutes, bro, they kept fouling Ben, getting him. He wasn't making free throws. Them last 5 minutes, you had to yank him, bro. I feel like they kept him in. His confidence was shot. He wasn't feeling it, bro. That was the time you should have pulled him out, because that was. And I'm being honest with you, bro. If that was Tyronn Lue, everybody know Ben Simmons would have been on the bench. Tyronn Lue don't let stuff like that happen. He don't care who you is, how much money you get paid. You're gonna be on the bench if you ain't getting it done, bro.
Hey,
I done seen him, bitch.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
let me ask something. Bro, good example, bro, because I don't remember, like, last year when we were losing to the Hawks at home, we were getting blown out, and guess what?
Right.
You think Ty Lue cared, bro? He took Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, all the starters out. And our bench guys brought us back in the game. And then guess what?
Yeah,
that's what I like about Tyronn, bro. He doesn't give a fuck. If you're not playing good, you're fucking out the game, bro. Get your head straight. That's what I talk. And Doc Rivers should have took Ben Simmons out the fucking game, because I think Ben Simmons only took like 3 or 4 shots all the fourth quarters.
Bro, that man's confidence was shot, bro. Like
you saw it.
You can't have that on the court, bro. At the end of the day, if you doing a disservice to your team, what good is you being out there? taking up space. Like, you get your mind right, take a few minutes off, you know what I'm saying, get together, then I'll put you back in. But what he did, he set him up for failure by allowing him to continuously embarrass himself in them playoffs. And then, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, Ben Simmons, his confidence is shattered. Here we are now.
I'm not blaming Doc Rivers for Ben Simmons playing like shit and missing free throws. Doc Rivers can't go out there and shoot free throws for that man.
Okay, he can't shoot free throws for that man, but
he should have took him out though. He should have took him out.
But that's why he does have control over that. He can take him out. There's nothing wrong with taking him out for a few minutes
and hold him
like
accountable. But this is another thing. Hold on, Hitman. Let me say this too. I said this in the middle of last year. I said Doc Rivers set Ben Simmons up for failure, bro, because you came out in the media telling him, "Oh, I don't want Ben Simmons shooting threes. Y'all trying to change Ben Simmons' game. I want him to do what he's good at." You didn't even try to make him a better player, bro. You ain't go out there and tell him, Ben, you should be out here making these jump shots. I need you to work on your game. You didn't do any of that. You basically pampered that man, and you rewarded bad behavior. All the stuff that he was bad at, you was clapping your hands still, making it seem like everything was okay. And then when playoff time came around, he didn't get it done. Y'all threw the man under the bus. So Doc Rivers did play a big part in that.
They had a right to go at Ben at that point, man. Because like I said, Ben Simmons he fell apart, and also Tobias Harris, and that's why I keep saying, like, how the hell are you gonna take Ben Simmons out in favor of Tobias Harris when that guy is the most one-dimensional player, overpaid player on that team? How come y'all don't give him smoke like y'all give Ben Simmons or Doc Rivers?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because Ben Simmons, the expectations for him are higher than Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris is who he is as a role player. Like, we're not finna just go out our way to take him out. Ben Simmons wasn't even shooting the ball. It wasn't even that he was missing shots. He wasn't even trying to score, bro. The dude was legit scared to even put the ball into the basket. How are you gonna pass the ball? How are you gonna be right there for a dunk, and then you give it up to Tobias Harris, man? That's a mental blockage right there. You gotta come out.
I hate to be literal about it, but literally, he's not getting paid like no damn role player. Man's getting paid $30+ million a year.
That don't mean nothing, bro. Chandler Parsons got paid superstar money, but Chandler Parsons is not. It doesn't matter how much you get paid, bro. Scrubs get paid.
You know more close to that man money, man. He
ain't no Ben Simmons. He's not Ben Simmons, bro.
But obviously the Sixers view him as a superstar. They paid him like one. That's why I said, like, if you're gonna yank anybody for not performing up to the standards, it's a guy like Tobias Harris. It's not a guy
he's making $36 million this year. I'm looking at his contract.
He made that much money?
Yeah, next year he's gonna make 37.6. The year after that, 39.2.
Right, they stuck with Tobias Harris?
Yeah, Tobias Harris.
How in the hell he made that much money?
Look, let me show my screen real quick. I got it up here. You see this shit? Hold on, let me zoom in.
For this clown at, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's flying under the radar.
He signed a 5-year contract worth $180 million. You see this shit? This is the years right here. This is this year. Here, let me zoom in. See it?
No, get a little closer, bro.
That man flying under the radar, man. Y'all don't get no smoke to Tobias Harris.
But everybody knows Ben Simmons. Yeah, he not the star. Now that's Philly fault paying him all that money. I ain't finna get mad at Tobias Harris for taking it.
Yeah, but Philly had to do it though, because they couldn't lose him and Jimmy Butler in the same offseason, so they had to overpay.
That's a good, and this is a good point. This is a good point. What Amir said. He was 48, 40, and 90, bro. He's a efficient player until the playoff came. He ain't really show up like that. So
it's like Luke Kennard, man. Like Luke Kennard getting paid a lot of money, but you really believe that people paying attention? That's like Paul George doing what he did again in that bubble, man. Like what Ben Simmons did in that moment was I won't say unforgivable, but it was just like, my gosh, like you can't do that, bro, and talk about you on that level, all-star elite player. Get your ass out the game.
Man, he know that, man.
I just said I agree. Ben Simmons got that coach. I ain't about to see him lie. He wasn't out there coaching.
So why you be capping for Doc Rivers though, bro? You know that man, bro. Come on, bro. That man, the evidence show you that he underachieved with teams, bro. Everybody know that.
Okay. Yeah, what now?
Everybody know he underachieved with those teams. He ran Ray Allen out of Boston.
I can't argue with that, but he still got a championship, though. Can't take that away from him, man.
One chip with that team. One chip.
You want to say he ain't played a big factor in that? That's what y'all going to tell me next?
But according to the players, they was coaching themselves. That's what the players were saying.
That's what Kyrie Irving said too, right? When he got with Brooklyn. Oh, we don't need a coach.
Well, I don't agree with that either. I didn't like that, bro. That whole Brooklyn thing, y'all. I'm telling y'all something though, bro. I do feel like we give them a little too many passes. You know, especially Kyrie Irving. I like Kyrie Irving, but I can't sit here and act like, you know what I'm saying? Certain stuff just not even the vaccine thing. It's not even that. I just be feeling like me personally, y'all. I've been saying it for a year. I don't feel like Kyrie Irving care about basketball the way he did when he first came in the NBA. I think his mind, he loves the game of basketball, but his mind is somewhere else, bro. He at peace if he don't win another championship. He's not crazy about winning a championship. I don't believe so, bro. I just don't. Maybe y'all see things different. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. I don't think he's obsessed with another championship.
Nah, he's at a different point of his life right now where he loves the game still. He still loves ball, you know what I'm saying, the art of the game, but his mind's just I think when he went to that reservation, bro, I think that's when his whole outlook of life kind of changed. After he went to that reservation, that's when I think things trying to change for Kyrie, and he's like, look, I still love the game, but I have to settle for what I want to do when I, get out of here. So, there's other things in life besides basketball.
What you think, Retro?
I'm not that.
You said what?
What you think what I just said? Cause I feel like this. We don't really be killing Kyrie like that because he a good dude. I'm not saying.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying we should crush him.
Standing on what he believes.
I just be feeling like I be feeling like Brooklyn though, because we already know Durant says on mouth he's not a leader, bro. They don't have that leadership. But I just feel like I don't know, bro. I don't know what it is, but I feel like we talk about them too much when this other team is better than them. We get them way too much spotlight, maybe because they got Kyrie and Kevin Durant. They two of the best players in the NBA, but it's like, bro, we be babying them dudes though. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'm not finna sit on the internet calling another grown man a bitch and all this other stuff. I ain't with all that, bro. Like in reality, bro, we gotta learn how to separate reality from entertainment. Can't be calling a man a bitch and all that. He's a hoe and all that, and trashing the man personal. As a person, let's keep it basketball. I just be feeling like, man, it's like Brooklyn put this thing together. This the third, fourth year, and they
wait, third,
first year.
This is like the second year because Katie was out the first year.
No, it's not. This is the third year.
This is really the second year for KD though.
Right. See, that's the thing. They missed a whole year because of KD wouldn't play. Right. The second year. They traded the guys for James Harden. See, they were joking around. They should have kept what they got. Why would you get rid of your core players that helped build that culture? Jared Allen, Kevin LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, even D'Lo too. But even minus D'Lo, them guys still help build that culture though, bro. That's the reason why Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant wanted to come there, because they saw how their culture was built and they was ready to win and it was competitive. So why would you trade them away? You got rid of your pillows of the franchise for James Harden. So you telling me you're gonna get rid of all your defenders, the guys that look at Jared Allen, he's an all-star. You got rid of that to get James Harden, to get rid of James Harden and get some a lesser version of Jared Allen. Come on, bro. That franchise been joking around, and we give you guys way too many passes.
I know.
Hey, but KD is trying though, because before KD went out in the regular season, he was leading the league in minutes. And in games 5, 6, and 7 against the Bucks, I think he played 141 minutes out of 149 minutes the last 3 games. So he's trying, bro. It's just his team is letting him down and shit. but he's trying.
Right.
So
And Retro, that's the thing too. I'm gonna say that too. I don't like when every time a team lose, it's not always the best player fault. I've been telling y'all, even though Bron built that team, I feel like if Anthony Davis played at a high level, they'll be a lot better. Because it's only so much you can ask a 37-year-old LeBron to do. It's amazing he's doing that right now. Let's be real. Like, ain't that, bro? How many guys say they're 37 doing what he doing? So he's doing the best he can. So what you gonna do? Ask the man to score 50? If Anthony Davis went out there doing his job, I think they'll be a better position. I still think they'll be 6-7 seed. I don't think they'll be a championship team. I don't think they was my expectation they were gonna be the 7-8 seed in the playoffs. I mean the play-in.
Wait, before the season? Before the season?
Yeah. That's it, man. Hey man, didn't I say that?
No, you said that, man. You had them down. I don't think anybody who outside of regulation had high expectations for him though.
Yeah, I did. I had the Phoenix.
Yeah, I didn't think they were going to be this ass, though. I didn't think they were going to be this ass.
I had Phoenix number 1. Now, didn't you said no? I don't think they're going to be. I said, bro, y'all going to be number 1. Y'all just made the finals.
Yeah, you saw that one. You saw that one.
I said the Clippers was not going to be a top 3. I thought we were going to be 4th or 5th because I already knew Paul George.
We were when Paul George.
Yeah, it was a chance that he was going to be in and out, but that injury really knocked us out. So I was pretty much right about the Clippers if Paul George would have never got hurt. But other than that, like, bro, I didn't expect much of the Lakers. But Anthony Davis, I'm more disappointed AD because I thought AD was going to come out and prove that last year, you know what I'm saying, that was just a bad year. I'm going to come out here and show y'all why we are the champions. This is my team now, and I'm the best player in the world. He should have had that mentality because y'all remember Rich Paul said if Anthony Davis played on the Bulls, they would have won a championship by now. Ain't it crazy how all this stuff backfired on them, bro? Giannis won a championship. Then they was complaining. LeBron was complaining about the play-in. Why did they make the play-in? Oh, now you need to play in. So it's a lot of stuff, bro. And that's why I can't really blame all that on LeBron.
Right now you need play to advance. But a couple of years ago, you were saying that shit was dumb. But you ain't saying this now. That's your only chance to get in that motherfucker.
So when I look at
Showtime, that's crazy though, because after AD came out of the bubble, everybody in the media and shit was saying this guy's gonna win MVP. He's like on the verge. Right. LeBron's gonna patch his torch to him and shit, and then shit just fell apart. That's crazy.
Now look at what they were saying about the Phoenix Suns. AD was killing Phoenix. He ain't validate this year. He made all the Laker fans look like fools because he came out there this year and he laid an egg. He out here getting killed by role players. He got guys out here like. Go ahead.
No, my question about that is when people say silly ass shit, y'all, if y'all really felt that way, why y'all make so many drastic changes to y'all roster and bring in all these? If you felt confident, you know what I mean? That shit don't make sense.
Facts. Hey man, I was telling Elder that. I telling my guy Elder that. There you go. I spoke him up. They should have, bro. You said then they gave AD Schroeder and Russ. Facts, but this is like Hitman said though, Elder. If they really felt that way, why would you make so many drastic changes? And when I saw the reports today, they said LeBron wanted to kick Alex Caruso. Maybe that's true, maybe that's not, bro. But I don't believe that if you pushing to get Russ, if they get Russ, you're gonna have to get rid of Alex Caruso. It's nowhere, Elder. I don't care what nobody say. You're not finna make me give up my best perimeter defender, bro. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do whatever I can to pay that dude. I don't care what nobody say.
Let me ask y'all a question, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Let's say the Lakers, hypothetically, they make it out the play-in, right? Hypothetically. Do y'all see them beat any of the top teams from Golden State, Phoenix, Memphis, or Utah? Any of those top 4 seeds?
Nah. Hell nah. I know a lot of people like to say Warriors. I don't see them beating the Warriors in a 7-game series. Maybe with AD, they get beat them. But the way they've been playing all year, I ain't giving them no respect for the playoffs until they get there and they actually perform like everybody say they're supposed to perform.
What about you, Retro?
Nah, I don't think they can beat any team. I think Draymond. I heard Draymond say he was gonna come back in like 3 weeks. He said he was gonna come back in All-Star break like 4 weeks after All-Star break. So I don't really think they can beat any teams. I don't think they can beat any other of the main teams of the West. If I had to choose, though, maybe Utah.
I've been fighting the Golden State. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. The Golden State thing kind of, I don't know, bro. I don't know. They shaky to me. Golden State a little shaky. I haven't seen Andre Iguodala around. I don't know what's going on with him. They need him back. I mean, Wiggins don't look the same without how did Wiggins become a starter with Devin Booker? I didn't understand that.
Because he's a forward. That's why the rules and shit.
No, because he's in Golden State and they all voted for him.
Oh yeah, that one singer, right?
The Golden State Warriors fans praised that, and they can't. They went and all voted for the MVP. That's what happened. That ain't right.
You welcome over here all anytime, bro. Anytime you want to get on, bro. Salute, my boy. I wonder where you been at. But
all right, y'all boys, man. Y'all be easy, man.
All right, bro.
All right,
I'm gonna holler at you, man. But yeah, like Golden State concerned me.
Yeah, I think Golden. No, I was saying I think Golden State. I think they'll beat the Lakers just off the fact that once they start making them threes, I think it's going to demoralize the Lakers. But you bring AD, it's going to be interesting. But like old boy said, Utah, they can beat Utah.
Yeah.
I think Utah.
If they'll beat any of those teams, it would be Utah.
They're frauds, man. But in Phoenix, if they don't have Chris Paul, watch out for that too. But if they get Chris Paul back, as a wrap. Memphis, they not beating Memphis. But yeah, Utah will be the team they could beat.
Hey, Showtime.
Yeah.
You saw Spencer Dinwiddie last night? 33 and 7.
Hey, look, what the narrative is though. The Dallas Mavericks, they only Luka Doncic. That's it. And I was just
that is the narrative. They're nice now.
Man, them dudes more than Luka Doncic. Finney Smith, he got paid $75 million for a reason. He brings on both ends of the court. He's a 3-and-D guy. 3-and-D guys get paid, and if you put him on you can put him on any team. If you put him on the Lakers, he'll be very productive with the Lakers. Because he's long, athletic, play D. He can guard the other team best player. Man, them dudes got a team, bro. They don't have size. Now they got rid of their size. But I thought Dinwiddie, and I told people when people saying Dinwiddie done and all that, I said Dinwiddie in a bad situation.
Yeah, that was Montrezl Harrell's little bitch ass.
Yeah, y'all trying to write the man. No, he on the wrong team. He just not in a good situation. Dinwiddie needs to be. First of all, he shouldn't be a starting point guard. He fits better as coming out the bench, and he play his game better off the bench because he can do whatever he want to do, like tag. He can also spot up and shoot. He showed you can do that. He can play defense. He can do a little everything. So he's with a good team with the right system.
I think Dallas. The only problem is I don't think that style of play gonna give them a championship. Because I think that style of play, Luka reminds me of James Harden. It reminds me of James Harden, bro.
Kobe already said that. That heliocentric offenses like that rely on one player aren't gonna win you a championship. They're gonna get you numbers, but they're not gonna win you a championship.
Yes, and that's kind of what Luka's in right now. But I will say this though, they are buying in on defense. Like I like Powell. I like that dude Powell in the post. I like how Kleber plays defense. They seem to really have protection over Luka Doncic. So I mean that's good. But when they face the Clippers, man, like they gonna beat them every time. Clippers gonna beat them every time.
Cause this is the thing people don't realize. Guys like LeBron James, James Harden, Luka Doncic. Y'all gotta actually watch the game and y'all see. Them guys gonna get their numbers because what they do is they're not gonna go at the best defender. They're gonna find the weakest defender on the court, attack him. They're gonna get their numbers, bro. But all you gotta do is make them play defense. And when that fourth quarter come around, as long as it's a team moving the ball like we was doing, or if you got a Kawhi Leonard type guy, and you can just go out there and give him the ball and take you home, it's gonna beat them every time, bro. And if a team like Memphis, I feel like this. He might can beat Memphis. He might can't.
Can beat,
He got a better chance of beating Memphis.
I'll pick the Mavs over Memphis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I got you. Sure enough. But y'all, like, if you ain't got no superstar player on the other team, he gonna beat you because you ain't got nobody that can match what he do. And make him play defense.
Only thing about Memphis, like, if the Lakers are gonna be able to match up with them, and probably because it's playoff basketball, that might happen. They're gonna have to slow the game down because Memphis, when they played them throughout the season, like they just ran them out the building, and it just kind of seemed like they were bullying the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I think Memphis will beat them. But if you, like I said, if you ask me who comes out West fully healthy, it's gonna be the Clippers, man. It's gonna be the Clippers.
Hey, Elder, you say you on man? Salute to my boy Elder, man. He be doing a lot of good things, man. He out there traveling. You say you in Memphis area now, huh? That was up. Elder been traveling all for 2 weeks now, ain't it? He was way in Milwaukee, man. Elder be on the move, man. But yeah, what up, my boy G Shaw?
What's happening with y'all, man? How y'all doing, man? Salute to y'all.
Man, we good, man. It's a beautiful day, bro.
Salute.
I got my boy BJ up in here, Retro.
What y'all was talking about? Just fill me in since I'm just now getting on here.
Yeah, we chopping up about a little everything. The topic is are you concerned about Brooklyn? I'm gonna start right there.
I've been concerned about Brooklyn. They don't have no cohesiveness, no chemistry, and then they got too many injuries. And I don't think they have the personnel. Even if you bring back a healthy Kawhi, not Kawhi, excuse me. If even bringing back KD, Kyrie, and Ben Simmons, they haven't never played together, bro. That's just not gonna gel. You get what I'm saying? And then you don't have the players surrounding them. Like the chemistry is off. And then this is Steve Nash. This Steve Nash first year as coach, right?
Second year.
See, but it's a lot of different factors, bro. They don't look like a well-oiled machine. They just look like a bunch of guys that can go get individual buckets. You get what I'm saying? They don't play for each other, from what I'm looking at.
Right. I agree, bro.
You know, KD unstoppable, Kyrie unstoppable, but those are individual numbers that they're putting up. You get what I'm saying? Kyrie not playing defense for the team. KD ain't defending like he was when he was playing for the Warriors because the chemistry was different. You had people holding KD accountable. Now KD don't have nobody like Draymond telling that nigga to shut the fuck up, nigga.
Right. They ain't got no emotional leader like that, like a Marcus Smart, a Patrick Beverly. They need one of them type of guys. And that's why right. And I'm sitting there looking like everybody blaming Kevin Durant. I'm like, bro, it takes more than talent to win it takes more than talent to win a championship. You need guys that gonna come on your team and do all. You need somebody gonna do the dirty work. You need somebody gonna get all the 50-50 balls. You need somebody that's gonna go out there and be a leader in the locker room on the court.
Exactly.
And you definitely need a coach that knows how to utilize his team and respect. Yes. Too. I don't think they have that, so I can't sit here and say, it's all Kevin Durant. See, this is the easy part. It's easy to put everything on the best player because he's the leader, but you got to really look deeper in that, bro. Look around the situation. I see if Brooklyn was hitting on all cylinders and Kevin Durant not making shots in the fourth quarter. He not doing things the leader supposed to do. Okay, you got me now. I can put it all on KD. When I look at the roster, I look at the coaching. Kyrie Irving, you know what I'm saying? I respect Kyrie Irving for standing where he believes. But it's unfortunate he can't play in home games. So what you're saying is, okay, I need Brooklyn to win a championship, even though they not hitting on all cylinders. They can't be consistent because they ain't got the consistent lineups. They got the most different lineups in the NBA along with the Lakers. And both teams in the play-in. So what they tell y'all, bro? So, but it's Kevin Durant fault. all of this Kevin Durant fault. I'm just gonna take all of this and blame on Kevin Durant because he put it together. Come on, bro. It's more than just, man. Come on, bro. That's casual talk, bro. That's casual shit right there.
Yeah.
What my boy, Mr. Mass? What you got on that?
Mass.
What's up, fellas, man? What's up, fellas, man? Hey, man, I couldn't agree more. And yeah, I'm worried about the Nets, man. Today, listen, man, I don't know what happened. Listen, I'm not sure why my mind just different today, but after watching that game today, I got concerns. And it has nothing to do with offense, bro. It's all about the defensive schemes and Steve Nash rotations.
Exactly.
His nonchalant body language on the sideline. Motherfucker doing dumb shit, got his hands folded, nigga, like everything's just okay. He got Seth Curry and fucking Patty Mills and Kyrie guarding Jayson Tatum. And then two.
But why are they in the game at the same time? Think about it, bro.
Because
they small. That's a small lineup, bro. They're not gonna be able to guard nobody.
But they're begging on KD and to create space and get those guys shots.
That's a lot of pressure. Why, yeah.
Well, So like I was saying, I was highly disappointed in the fact that it's all good, bro. Kevin Durant didn't take the challenge when Jayson got going. It's on Kevin to say, you know what, man, bump this shit. I got him. Even if Jayson would have got 50 tonight and KD guarded him, then I would have more respect on today's game. So I'm worried. I'm not off the bandwagon yet. I do think that Ben Simmons, listen. I do think when they're fully healthy and they get some games underneath their belt, they can change it. But I'm glad Showtime is taking the stance he's taking. This is not all on Kevin Durant. He does take blame. We can blame it on some shit, though. But the whole bill is not on him because last time I checked, before he got hurt, they were in first place, right? And so, and so James Harden left him with the 9th seed. Not to mention Kyrie was in and out the fucking lineup during while KD was out. And when Kyrie came back, that's when KD got hurt. And so I'm worried. Western Conference Showtime. Listen, man, I'm at you guys, man. Clippers get healthy. No question they should win the West. No question they should win the West.
Easy.
So everything hinges on G, and Kawhi coming back. Listen, bro, I can argue even if Kawhi don't come back and it's just Paul George, I think the Clippers can get to the conference finals. Now, can they beat Phoenix in a 7-game series? Yeah, they could. Is it going to be tough? Fuck yeah, it's going to be tough. But I think Kawhi Leonard is the missing piece.
I think we need Kawhi. I think we need Kawhi. We need Kawhi to be.
We need Kawhi.
I would rather have Kawhi than Paul George. If you tell me Kawhi Leonard is coming back with no Paul George, I'll feel a little bit better about that than Paul George without. Because Kawhi the best player in the playoffs.
Right.
Y'all
with either or, they can make it to the conference finals, but they can't win championship without both of them.
Right.
Exactly. That's what I said. I think with Paul George, with this group of guys, they can get to a conference finals.
Right.
Now they need Kawhi Leonard to put them over the top. But yeah, man, I think only when healthy, the Phoenix Suns can challenge the Clippers. Other than that, bro, nigga, it's the Clippers world, bro, and it's for me, it's just that simple.
So Maz, what's your cause look, bro, I want you to understand this too, home. Ben Simmons haven't played yet, bro. That's why I'm not ready to count them out. And on top of that, it's gonna be a tough outing for anybody to play them in the first round. If you talking about they gonna be the 8th or the 7th seed, so whoever them top seeds, they gotta play a team with Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons. Now you feel what I'm saying?
They still got that star power.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and you can't expect. So y'all telling me Kevin Durant is gonna come back after missing 25 games and click with Steph Curry and them? Look, this a whole different house. I mean, not the house, it's the same house, but he walked into a house with different furniture in it.
Yeah,
right. Great point.
You got to break that furniture in, bro.
Yeah,
not to mention Showtime. He missed all them fucking games, and he's averaging damn near 32 a game. Now, granted,
there you go.
They've lost games, stats, but that just shows you the greatness of KD. You know what I'm saying? It takes time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so listen, man. I'm worried, but again, I'm not the bandwagon, but I'm worried. Yeah, I'm worried.
Hey, let me make a quick point. Everybody made great points. I agree with everybody.
You make your point. Go ahead, Joker.
Okay.
You make a point.
All right. I'm just going. This is how I tell. I look at the eye test. Sometimes I throw numbers. I don't like to rely on numbers because they can be misleading at times. Like, you feel me? But when you do the eye test, I'm looking at teams and how they play without their best player, the best player. I'm looking at the Clippers. I'm looking at Dallas. I'm looking at Phoenix. I'm looking at Milwaukee. I'm looking at Miami. I'm looking at certain teams. And if they can still like sustain the same level of competitiveness and win ball games without your best player, to me, that says that they have championship DNA. You know what I'm saying? They're not relying solely on the 1 and 2 punch on the team. Because you know why? That franchise is building a culture. Like, you see how Phoenix played today without, you know what I'm saying, Chris Paul and Devin Booker, 2 of the best players in the NBA, bro. You get what I'm saying? And they still had a chance to win. Like, you know what I'm saying? We see how fucking what's their names? The Clippers been playing all season without 2 of the best players in the NBA, bro. And they right there. They're building that championship pedigree. We see Denver, how they play without Michael Porter Jr. and fucking Jamal Murray. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at certain teams, and then I look at okay, this is my point. Then I look at the Lakers. I look at Brooklyn. When they play without their best players, they don't have no chemistry. They don't play with no passion. They don't execute. They don't get no effort. That's not a championship team, bro. And that's why I can't put like a Brooklyn and a Lakers ahead of the field. Because I look at how these niggas play and the habits that they build, bro. These are not good habits, bro. Anybody who play basketball and really dissect this shit should know it's all about habits and building character and chemistry and camaraderie and leadership. Like, you know what I'm saying? And competitiveness. You feel what I'm saying? But that's it.
Just so you guys know, the Brooklyn Nets are 8-19 without KD this season. 8-19.
8-19.
Hey, I like what homie said about that. Like, he said, it's the culture. The culture in Brooklyn right now is not where it needs to be. And yeah, they got the talent for sure. They got the depth, you know, as far as the core with, you know, Ben, Kyrie, and KD. But the atmosphere is not where it needs to be right now. At this point in the time, they got to get that together. So that was a good point.
Hey, okay, Joker, what you it's a time. Is you worried about the Brooklyn Nets?
I mean, I think they can win next year. I mean, I don't know about this year though, because they have to gain a lot of chemistry. They have to gain a lot of chemistry together with Ben Simmons, especially adding Ben Simmons in the lineup. And I don't know if they have enough time to do that, especially if he doesn't play the rest of the season.
Hey, okay. Man, what's up with your Warriors, bro? What's up with them dudes, man? Playing trash.
Yeah, we are trash.
Joker, he a Warrior fan?
Yeah.
You know me, man. I'm a Warrior fan. I trash them motherfuckers, bro. I don't like what I'm seeing. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't cap. I don't make excuses for like Curry and motherfuckers like that. I don't. That's just not how I'm built, bro. You get the business, nigga. I'm giving niggas the business. I'm sorry.
I honestly don't either. Like, I haven't been giving Curry excuses this year. He's been very disappointing for his standards this year. But
weird to me, man. It's just weird.
Hey, bro, you from the Bay, bro?
I'm from the Bay, Cuddy.
Yeah. I was born up in Vallejo.
From the Valley Joe. From the Valley Joe.
Valley Joe. Yeah. I'm in Southern Cal right now.
Okay, that's all I love.
I'm not from the Bay. I'm from
Mr.
I'm from Detroit, so
what's up,
D-Town, it's all good, man.
Hey, Mr. Man, ain't you out there from Cali? Ain't you out there in Cali? Bro?
Yeah, I'm in Sacramento. Yeah,
Sacramento.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
it's a nice city to live in.
Sac is cool, man. It's the capital. I mean, I've been here for a while, so it's cool. I mean, I think it's better than Vallejo and Richmond, where homeboy from. But I mean, I'm not knocking it. But yeah, Sac is cool.
Yeah, Vallejo fucked up. That's why I ain't come back.
I fuck with Sac. They not considered the Bay though, but I fuck with Sac though. You feel me?
Yeah. It's not the Bay, but I'm close to the water. Shit.
We come down there though. I fuck with you.
I'm gonna do the.
Facts.
Oh yeah,
Same shit here, bro.
So Oklahoma Ashley, I'm gonna do the Clippers versus Knicks game tonight. I'm gonna do it. Yeah,
is
like
that televised tonight? Is that nationally televised?
Yeah.
I know that.
I think that's
that's ESPN. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that game tonight. Before I close it down.
Later on, then show, bro.
Hey, before you go? Got anything? Who is this coming in? That's Swole. Oh, hold on. I gotta get my Swole. Swole in. Go ahead, Swole. Go ahead, Swole. What you got on this, Swole?
Hey, salute. No, but I just want to come in because on this part we can keep it kind of real.
Hold on, Swole. Hey, homie. I'm a clown. I want you to think about this. Showtime, you a clown. What that mean, bro? What that mean for your life? Do you sleep good saying that?
That mean that you make the little the balloon, the animal balloons and shit, bro, and you got the little red nose and you go.
Hold on, you said I know what you did. What I do? I'll wait. What I do?
I know what you did.
Okay, what I do?
Man, that's a whole bot.
That's a troll, bro. Trolling, bro.
Did I do something? Did I take your girl? Is that what it was? Your girl was on. You said I don't disrespect you. You said I don't disrespect you, but you came and called me a clown.
Make it make sense. You. Yeah, don't make sense.
I don't respect you. You don't respect me, but you paying attention. Did I do something to you? Did I take your girl? Did your mama hear my voice and she got the levitating? You know what I'm saying? She got wet dreams or something. I don't understand, but hey, I wish you the best though. Y'all be wanting me to turn up on the internet, man. This is the internet, dog.
They trolls, bro.
Like, look at this. So basically, like
y'all block. Hey,
you have
my moderators
and I have cable.
Moderators in the chat. Get rid of them. Get them out of here.
Took time out of your day to come to a page.
Get them out of here.
Out of crazy amount of subscribers and say you don't respect somebody, dog. That's just sad. No, but Mas, I just wanted to say what I seen from Brooklyn this year, I was only concerned because, like, in a fantasy world, you can gel all this together and the talent will outweigh everything. But I just, as far as coaching from the head down, just like with the Lakers, man, it's a mess, bro. You telling me the first game, the Nets came back when KD came back. This man had to play damn near the whole game for them to be in the game to win. Because the role players don't even know how to like do anything without KD being the lead scorer, facilitating anything, man. That's why I said y'all have a better chance to win next year. I'm gonna be rude. There's like no culture, there's no identity at all. But I can see where you're saying talent can overweigh that when it comes to like teams who don't have a main person to go to. But from what I've seen from Brooklyn this whole entire season, I'm talking about even in the beginning when they was losing with KD, but they were still winning the games because he's just that good of a player. Like, you know what I'm saying, to be able to pull out them games before he got hurt again. But to have your best player come back and damn near have to play the whole game to win, that shit is sad to me at this point in the season, in my opinion. At this point in the season, man. And then even today against Boston, like, you kept it real. KD didn't guard Jayson Tatum down the stretch. But in my opinion, it's kind of sad that he would have to do that and nobody else would want to step up to even, at least on the team, to even tackle that challenge of trying to stop that man, bro. I just feel like the Brooklyn Nets are just a disaster, for at least for this season, ever since KD got hurt. Now, if he didn't get hurt, it might have been different. We only put the whole blame on KD because he brought the whole team together. He blew up the team. Like, that's what it is at face value. But there's a whole bunch of things wrong with that organization at the end of the day, man. That's all I want to say.
Hey, I want to ask the homie from the Bay, bro. You still on the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Let me ask you, speaking of KD, bro, do y'all have any regrets by not keeping him?
No, because I never wanted him to begin with. That was one of the weakest moves in the history of the NBA. But I don't have a disdain for KD like I do LeBron, so I supported it. You feel me? But I didn't like it.
Hold on. Hey, bro, what you mean we be praising KD too much? Nigga, I ain't say that nigga to go. What are you talking about? I I just said everything ain't on him. Who you talking about, Mr. Matt? Put a name on it, bro. Put a name on it, bro. Don't come in here indirect. Put a name on him. Who put too much praise on him? I'm calling. So you telling me we supposed to put? So we supposed to put all the blame on Kevin Durant. That's what we doing. Y'all be, man, I promise y'all, some of y'all really don't know basketball.
Bro, they not real basketball savants, bro. They look at it from a fan perspective, but they don't break the shit down. Cause I'm telling you.
Yeah. No, I was agreeing with everything I was saying earlier when you were just.
There's no point in arguing with these people, bro, because they just gonna disagree just because they like people. I like him, so I'm gonna disagree.
Like, right, Mr. Mads, you came in here and said, you very concerned. Now, how much blame do you give Kevin Durant? Oh, he said all of it, especially Mr. Mads.
What?
No, well, he has been capping for KD, but he's starting to come to his senses a little bit.
He said y'all be praising KD too much.
I mean, listen, man. I mean,
he said your basketball IQ ain't that high.
I think Swole Cakes made a great point today.
I don't listen to these characters, bro.
I ain't trying to block everybody, bro. If you come over here disrespect, that's cool. Look, how about this, homie? How about you come in here in the show? Now talk one at a time. We ain't doing no string yard thugging. Now all that time about shooting people up. Now come up in here, explain. I'm gonna let you. As you can see, I let everybody talk one at a time. I don't interrupt nobody. I ain't finna interrupt nobody. I don't want nobody interrupting you. You come up in here and you tell me how you really feel.
Why don't any of these people go up on the panel or something like that?
Because they just be trolls, man. They be scared to jump in here and get in that fire, bro. That's why.
And don't say you at work.
Yeah.
Nah, see, look at this dude, bro. The only person I blocked was old boy because he was being disrespectful. I ain't finna block you, homie. I just told you I'm not finna block you. This a yes man platform.
All right, yo, you can take my spot up here, bro. Come up here, man. I gotta go handle some business. Come up here.
It's enough people for everybody up here.
If it's a yes man platform, the fuck is he talking about, bro? We be arguing on all these other platforms when it comes down to it.
Bro, we don't always agree on everything, bro. We don't always agree on everything. If you follow everybody platform, we come on each other's platforms, bro.
There's a way you go about it, though, man. You be respectful, man, when it comes down to it. That's what I feel like. I don't
even have no platform yet.
It's on screen, my boy Crook time. But look, you can always come up. Look, thing about me, y'all. I want y'all to realize something about me, bro. Like, I love the game, basketball. Man, I ain't finna be calling no grown man out here name, bro. Like that's personal. I ain't trying to get personal with nobody, bro. I'm like that in real life. I disagree with Elder, my guy. He'll tell you, me and him disagree. I don't be calling Elden out of his name, disrespecting him. He don't disrespect me.
Right.
Man, see here, my brother. We don't agree on everything. I don't be calling him out of name. He don't do that. I want everybody to come on here and feel free to be yourself, bro. I'll let you talk, get your point off. I ain't gonna interrupt. I ain't gonna let nobody interrupt you. None of that. You can be yourself. You can come with your own opinion. Look, at the end of the day, we all gonna agree to disagree, bro. I ain't finna come through the phone with a 9 and shoot you in your face because you said LeBron the GOAT. I ain't mad at that. If you feel like LeBron the GOAT, LeBron the GOAT.
Yeah, for real, man.
Nah, it ain't that serious.
Crazy.
Yeah, they be.
You saying Elder or Bron section? You don't even know Elder to be saying that, man. You ain't listen to Elder enough.
So you better off blocking this clown, man. You better off blocking this clown, man.
Now maybe he's somebody who's new who only recently got introduced to like hearing everybody talk and getting their opinion. So
he had to, but I ain't gonna block it.
People be trolls, bro. They just want attention. I'm telling you, bro. Trust me.
I ain't gonna block you yet. I'm still giving you an invitation to come on the channel, bro. Like, come on here and speak your mind, bro. I ain't blocking nobody. Like, feel free to be you.
Salute to y'all, though. I gotta go handle something.
Hey, for sure, bro. Salute to you.
Yeah, I'm about to close. Salute, Swole. I'm about to close. I'm about to close it down.
Yeah. Keep grinding out here, man.
No doubt, my dog.
Make sure y'all follow me, man. You feel me?
That's what's your page, bro? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
I see Swole fucking with me earlier. We was talking.
Put y'all page in the chat. I'm gonna follow it. I got my page too.
Yeah, subscribe to all the brothers, man. I want all the brothers to do good on YouTube, man. It ain't nothing.
Yeah, bro.
like dude right here talking about some yes man and all this. Man, ain't no yes man around here, bro. I let everybody talk, and I want this to be respect. We have a respectful conversation. Like pretend like we in each other's face. How would you talk to me if I'm in your face? Is you gonna really tell me you gonna slap me and you gonna do all that? Come on, bro.
You really gonna call me a clown? If we sitting there chopping it up, you really gonna call me
you ain't gonna do that.
You don't even know me though, bro. Come on, bro.
That's how I look at it. Like I'm gonna keep the same minute, bro. I'm not finna come, bro. We can disagree. You can say Kobe Bryant trash, all that. That's your opinion. That ain't no fact. You ain't hurting my feelings. I'm gonna sleep good anyway. Some of these dudes just too emotional and attached to these guys.
LeBron fans, bruh.
That gonna be crazy.
LeBron fans get down like that. So when you see these niggas trolling and shit, they have to love LeBron. They have to.
Salute to my boy Crook Time P for the donation, man. Salute to you, man. But what's y'all before I end the stream though? What's y'all do y'all got any final words? Because I like to do this before, because I don't like just cutting it out. I want everybody to get their final words off. How y'all feeling? I'm gonna start with you, my boy BJ.
Hey man, I like what I did today. You know what I'm saying? Like I like everybody to win, and you know what I'm saying, we all got basketball platforms and shit. So, follow me, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I like what you got too going, Showtime. So keep your shit going, bro.
All right.
What about you, G Shaw?
I'm gonna start off by saying, man, love, live life, man. I appreciate everybody for staying in their own lane, doing what works for them. Be original, be yourself, bro. You don't have to try to imitate what somebody else doing to try to gain people to like you and respect you. You just be original and just be you. You feel me? Salute to Showtime for allowing us to come on his platform and give our perspective. You know what I'm saying? So I advise everybody to donate if you can. The like button is free, thumbs up free, all that, subscription free. But if you can, bro, support what we do out here. You know what I'm saying? For everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not only Showtime, support everybody, bro, because we trying to build something great. Like, you feel me? This is like what we doing on YouTube right now, bro, and coming together and building different relationships and bonds through basketball. It's no different than going to the gym, an open gym or a rec center, building those same relationships, bro. You feel me? So this is just another way that we can kind of give back, you know what I'm saying, build our communities up. You know what I'm saying? So
what's your channel? Who push up basketball podcast?
It's the pull up basketball podcast. I put it in the chat.
And I put mine in the chat as well. So
I just subscribed, and G Shaw,
the real Easy.
Oh yeah. I think if I ain't subscribed to you, hold on. The real, because I saw your channel.
Yeah, I'll be on there.
I just subscribed.
I'll be talking hella shit, bro.
Oh yeah. I got you, bro. I subscribed.
Oh, for sure. Appreciate you.
All right, yeah, bro. I got y'all, bro.
Yeah, man. Salute to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all coming up in here, man, showing love. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Again, you ain't gotta like. My opinion. You ain't gotta like it. You ain't gotta love it. It's reality, though. Salute everybody.
All right, love, man, love.
Salute, L.